my gosh. It's been a long time since I have sat in front of a camera going horizontally and not vertically. My name is Shay Jacqueline and welcome back to my channel, Simply Shay. When I'm filming this, I am currently 2 days out from turning 25, which genuinely, and I know everyone says it, is really unbelievable and crazy to me. I have lived so many lives in the past 10 years since you guys first saw my face on social media, and so much has unbelievably changed, and I have learned more than I ever thought I would, and I genuinely understand now what our parents meant by,
"We'll get it one day."
I'm sorry to say that to everyone that does not want to hear that their parents are right, but they're right. They are correct. And I have learned so much in the past 25 years of life. So this is 25 things I have learned by 25. I don't want to bore you. I don't want to keep you for too long, so we're going to speed through this a little bit. That was weird. Number 1. Not everyone has the same morals, values, or ethics as you, and that's okay. You are going to find those people that mesh well with you, and those will be your people, and those people will last with you. And that's honestly all that matters at the end of the day. You would rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. Quality over quantity. Going off of that one, put up boundaries. The right people are going to understand that you need to put up these boundaries so you don't get burnt out, so you do get your stuff done, so you can prioritize everyone and everything going on in your life. And it's hard and it's messy, and I completely get it. I'm trying to balance my life on a daily basis every which way, and it's absolutely insanity half the time. The right friends have stuck with me and have said, hey, no, I know I can't call Shay from this time to this time, or hey, no, I know Shay doesn't do this, so XYZ. And the right people are going to understand that. This one might be a little bit controversial to the teen crowd, and I completely understand it. I was a 15-year-old girl as well. But you're either dating for marriage or you're dating for heartbreak. And high school relationships, it's so rare that high school sweethearts actually get married. If you are lucky and that's you, congratulations. I am so happy for you. But that does put unrealistic expectations out there for these young girls. Slow down. Boys do not mean the end-all be-all of the world. The right one will find you. You're either dating for heartbreak or you're dating for marriage. Where are we on? Number 4. The term embarrassment is a social construct created by society to make us feel bad about ourselves or belittle ourselves for what we like. Genuinely, no one cares. Everyone feels it. Everyone thinks that everyone's staring at them. No one's staring at you. You need to live your life for you and no one else. There are over 7 billion people in the world. Why are you going to shrink yourself down and diminish who you are and what you like and everything of that nature because of what someone thinks? Let me put this in perspective for you, okay? 1 billion is 1,000 millions. 1 million is 1,000 thousands. And so on and so forth. It just keeps going. When you think about it, that's an overwhelming number. And with that being an overwhelming number, that's an overwhelming number of opinions you have to focus on. If you're trying to please every single person and you're trying to make every single person happy and make sure every single person's opinion is accounted for, that's exhausting. What I'm saying is don't care what people think, honestly. Going off of number 3, your spouse is the only family member that you genuinely choose. You have a choice in the matter of the being of who that person is. Make sure you choose wisely. You don't choose your siblings, you don't choose your parents, you don't choose your aunts, uncles, anything like that. Talking about actual family, blood relationships, this is the only family member you get to pick. So I know a lot of people say it, but choose wisely. If that person is not treating you nice, leave. Leave before it gets worse, because 9 times it will get worse instead of better. If you have a burning passion, follow it, chase it. Don't stop until you get it, because there is a reason why. Whether you believe in God, the universe, however you want to look at it, there is a reason you're feeling that, and there's a reason you need to chase that. So it might take 10 years, it might take 10 months, it might take 10 minutes. But you chase that dream and you chase that passion and you make it a reality for yourself. Going off of that one though, number 8, consistency will get you farther than motivation ever will. So to get your dream, make sure you're being consistent. It's not about luck. There's no luck. It's about hard work. People put in the hard work and effort to get to these places. You can't just post one video and expect your life is going to be like Charli D'Amelio. That was a 1 in a billion chance of happening. Not everyone needs a reaction because those people thrive off of it. The people that thrive off of it, don't give them that reaction because that's exactly what they're looking for. The right person or the right group of people, so whether this is romantic or friendship, will make being yourself second nature. Nowadays, we all suppress and we all hide things about ourselves. You're not going to sit here and lie and say we don't. We all do to a certain extent, or you did at one point, or you still do, or whatever the case of the matter is. And the right people will make being you, your authentic self, second nature, so you don't even have time to put up that facade. Number 11, grief is not linear. And what I mean by that is how I grieve with something is going to be completely different than how you grieve with something, or your mom, or your brother, or your sister-in-law, or whoever it is. Everyone grieves differently, and grief is not linear. There's no set start and finish for it. And it sucks, and it's messy, and it's not fun in the slightest. But it's a part of life, and when you understand that grief isn't linear and there's no start to finish, it does make the grieving process just a little bit easier. It's okay to outgrow people, places, things that you used to love. It's okay to outgrow that. That means that you are changing as a person. And going off of that, number 13, change isn't comfortable. Change is messy. Change is gross. And it's hard. But change is needed to become who you truly are meant to be. Because who you are at age 14 is completely different, or at least I hope it's completely different, than who you are at age 44. Never let your inner child fade away. That's when life becomes so miserable. The people that are so stuck in wanting to grow up and have this serious life are the same ones also miserable and can't laugh at the small things. Never let your inner child die. That inner child in you is always going to scream for the things that you liked growing up and the things that made you feel safe growing up. So feed into them. You get the chance to love them, so love them and take it and enjoy those moments, because honestly, they're some of the best moments of life. Number 14, sometimes the hardest decisions bring the most growth. The things that you don't want to do, but you have that feeling in the back of your head telling you that you should do it, but you just keep suppressing it until it's at a point that you're like not even there and you basically convince yourself it's not there. Those are the hard decisions that are going to bring the most growth to your life. And it sucks and it's hard and you might cry for weeks. But genuinely, at the end of the day, it's some of the most rewarding things a person can do for themselves. That's not selfish. That's taking care of you, because at the end of the day, you are the only person you will always have is yourself. You are who you surround yourself with. What I mean by that is if you surround yourself with 6 millionaires, you're going to be the 7th. But if you surround yourself with 6 bums, you're going to be the 7th. It's really as easy as it is written out on paper. You are who you surround yourself with. So make sure the people that you surround yourself with are the people that push each other to chase your dreams. Because especially being 25, I understand. Those people are the ones that actually have the most impact and the most meaning for your life. Not everyone who loves you is going to know how to treat you properly. Some people are going to love you. Some guys out there are going to say that they love you. Some friends out there are going to say that they love you. But that doesn't mean just because they love you or love the idea of you, they know how to treat you. It's two completely separate things. And when you understand that and you stop conflicting love with being treated correctly, and just because someone loves you means that they're treating you correctly, you really see the people that do treat you well, and you see what you deserve. Number 18 might be a little bit controversial for some people, but move in private, celebrate in public. Not everyone needs to know your journey. So what I'm saying is, you know that I post on social media. You think you know my life, basically. However, you don't. There is still so much behind the scenes stuff that no one, unless you are day-to-day talking to me, you're my parents, I live with you, whatever the case is, even that you don't know what goes on in those hours that you aren't with that person. And that's the best part, because then people ask you, how'd you get there? And you can tell them, oh, I did this, and this. And they're like, I had no clue. And it's like, exactly, because I wanted you to be here when it's done and not be pressuring me until I got here. Not all closure needs conversation. Not all conversations come with closure. Number 20, we're almost at the end. I promise I will not hold you much longer, okay? Your lowest moments show your strongest self. It's okay to let go. It's okay to forgive. It's your story and you're the only one writing it. And that's the best part, is when you understand and you realize, and at one point you grow up and something flicks in your head where the high school drama and the whisperings in the corridors don't matter anymore. You're the one writing your life. You can choose what happens day in and day out. If you're gonna have a good day, you're gonna have a good day. If you're gonna have a bad day, you're gonna have a bad day. So if you want to forgive, it's up to you. If you want to let go, it's up to you. No one can tell you differently. And that's one of the things I really genuinely wish I could tell my younger self. Number 22, don't feed into revenge. Karma does that itself. Self-explanatory. Number 23, going off of number 21, you are responsible for the life you settle for. So if you settle for your friends talking badly about you, your partner treating you like crap, having to do absolutely everything, be your parents' maids, be your friends' punching bags, you are settling for that life and you're responsible for it. We are all in the power of our own stories, and so if you want to rewrite it, no one is stopping you but yourself. Number 24, growth is lonely, but genuinely, it's one of the most rewarding things that you can do in life. Number 25, and at some point you gotta stop chasing and start choosing, and that's when absolutely everything changes. I wish I could tell my younger self all this, but I also know that she knows all this because this was stuff that I always was told but never believed until I lived it myself. And that's one of the hardest things, is you're still gonna go make your own life choices, and you're not ready to learn these lessons until these life lessons are thrown at you. New videos daily over on TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to keep up with my life, follow me on Snapchat at Shay Jacqueline. And new videos over here twice a week. I am so excited to be back, and I hope you guys are too. And I'm so excited to build this community with you. If you cannot change the world, you make a difference in someone's. I love you guys.